Welcome to all our viewers. We are coming to you live from the Racecourse International Stadium in this President's Cup third place game between St. Thomas's College and Stella College. Just a few minutes away from the kickoff. A late kickoff is supposed to be at 1 p.m. but a slight delay with the two teams have pushed the kickoff to 1:30. Few minutes away from kickoff. And joining me at the comment box is Romario. Good afternoon to you, Romario.
Good afternoon, Ranjika. Yes, and good afternoon to all our fans. Join us here on www.thepapare.com for this third place playoff game between St. Thomas College and Stella College. Two good football playing college teams with good history behind them. And of course, both teams unfortunately did not manage to make it to the grand final, having lost out in the semi-final to St. Thomas's College lost 2-0 to Kalutara Muslim Central College, while Stella were handsomely beaten by Hamid Al Hussein College 7-2. But now it's everything to play for the two teams. Third place on the line, and I think both teams will be looking to round off this tournament with the third place winners medal.
Also a reminder that this is the tournament which started off in 2020, but it came to a stop because of the COVID-19 outbreak in the country, and after 2 years, 2-year long wait, the sponsors and the organizers have decided to finish off what they started and to finish off with these two games, the third place playoff and the grand finale here at the Racecourse grounds.
Yes, we can see the teams, the referees and the teams making their way into the center for kickoff, and kickoff is not so long away from the beginning of this game. We will go in for a quick commercial break and be back on the other side with kickoff.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action. Catch the excitement real time. Be up to
Welcome back. Everything's set and ready to go. Two teams lined up to take their official photographs, and can see in there. You see the Marcella boys wearing their white, red, and blue jerseys, and St. Thomas's College in their traditional black and blue jerseys. Not quite sure what to expect from these two sides. Haven't seen them play in this manner for a long time because of the suspension of this tournament due to COVID. So it's going to be interesting how the game pans out. Will surely take some time to find their feet in this ground for sure.
Yes, indeed. And also, I think both teams, well, Marcella, of course, coming in to the final. They have met some heavyweights. They've beaten St. Benedict's College. They've beaten Royal as well. But unfortunately, they fell at the hurdle of the Hamid Al Hussein College in the semi-final. So, still, I think both teams will look to make maximum use out of all their experience, and they would want to round this tournament off with a victory and a third place medal around their necks.
That's what both teams will be hoping for. Not much of a crowd turned up for the game, unfortunately. Probably for the finals we'll see a bigger crowd, especially with Hamid Al Hussein College in the finals. They have a very passionate fan base. They will surely line up for the final, which is lined up later in the evening. Final hurdles for both teams at the center. St. Thomas's College look to be the team to take the kickoff.
Yes, it'll be St. Thomas's College with the ball. Looks like they did win the toss and select to have possession of the ball, while the opposition Marcella opted to go with playing from the right to left on your screen. So we are just moments away from kickoff here in this third place playoff game in the Oxford President's Cup 2020. Of course, pardon me, it's Marcella with the possession of the ball, and here the kickoff proceedings at Racecourse College, Racecourse grounds. Pardon me. St. Thomas's College getting a few touches of possession, but unfortunately losing out on that occasion.
Clumsy play there from St. Thomas's, giving away position for Stella. Gets a shot away, but no real power in that. Easy grab for the wicket for the keeper.
I think both teams will be just looking to get a hold of possession and keep it with themselves and just get into the game.
Marcella at the center. Good through ball, just a bit too much on that. It is a good intention. Looks to have taken a deflection from a Thomian player. So it will be a corner, first corner of the game for Stella. Not a good one in that occasion, but he gets another go. This time goes past one defender, gets the cross in. Free header, still inside the box, but couldn't find the target in that occasion. Stella. Thomians living dangerous at the moment, not clearing the ball properly, especially in that danger zone. Good piece of footwork there to get past three defenders. Still going. Doesn't get the shot on target. Another corner one. This is good pressure from Stella.
Yes, indeed, good pressure from Stella, and St. Thomas's College will be hanging by a thread. Their hopes were there. There was a couple of opportunities for Stella to get in a shot, but unfortunately, they did not manage to do so. This time again, another good shot there, but off balance, and still Stella with another corner. So the third corner in quick succession.
Good face from for the boys from Nigambo. Three corners. It's another one, but this time too much power on that. The ball will roll away for a goal kick.
The goal kick was quickly taken there, but unfortunately the pass did not find the intended.
Seem to be rushed and unsettled out there so far, Romario.
Yes, indeed, and unfortunately, the play broke down yet again. They did have an opportunity to work their way through, but did not manage to hold on to possession. So I think it'll be interesting to see some lovely bit of skills there by the player as well from St. Thomas's College. But still, it's helter-skelter football here at the Racecourse grounds. Neither team has managed to settle into any game plan or any style of playing, and I think that isn't helping this game in any way as well.
Marcella gives away position. This is an opportunity for Thomas to break fast. Doesn't find a way through that defense line. Marcella imposing a much higher defense line in this game, identifying that St. Thomas's are on the back foot.
Yes, that's actually a very good decision making by the Marcella lads. They can see their opposition is under pressure. They are not managing to hold on to position by any means, and that in turn the Marcella lads are pressing up high. Now Marcella with an opportunity. First shot on target, and looks like it is a goal. Yes, it is. Well. That's the first goal of this game. A lovely shot from about 25 yards out, and found the bottom left, and there was no chance for the Thomian goalie.
Brilliantly done there. He was given enough space to get the shot away, and he had that curve and the power to get it past the keeper.
Yes, and I think what the Thomians did wrong there was they did give him space, time and space, and the player made no mistake. Found the bottom right. Marcella 1, St. Thomas's 0.
This is St. Thomas coming away now. Number 10 jersey for the Thomians. Got the cross in, but a weak one in that occasion. Good defense from Marcella. Again on the attack now. That's a brilliant pass, but unfortunately offside. Couldn't time his run in that occasion, but good thinking and good play from Marcella so far in this game.
Yes, indeed. Quite unfortunate there for the lads from Nigambo. It was a lovely pass there, but unfortunately did not manage to time the run as Marcella clear their lines, and now with an opportunity to go back on the attack. So good to see Marcella playing the ball from side to side, east west, and they are finding some space down the far corners as well, as another lovely cross comes in, but unfortunately the forwards do not manage to make anything out of it.
The player was unmarked in the box, got the shot away, but sliced it and missed the target. This is Marcella on the attack once again. St. Thomas having no clue whatsoever against this attack from Marcella. Thomian number 10 have been good in the wings. Good pass there to number 14. Cuts back in. He's free for goal. Holds it a bit too late in that occasion. Takes one touch too many. Should have gone for goal before the keeper came in. Here's the replay. Good thinking there to cut back in. Goes past that defender. Just took one touch too many. Should have either crossed or just gone for goal.
Yes, indeed. I think there was just one touch too many there on that occasion, and the defenders and the goalkeeper closed him down. Unfortunate there for St. Thomas's College. That was the opportunity, and there goes their first chance to make the scoreboard tick. Unfortunately for them, but they are still with the possession through the corner.
Corner taken. Not a good one in that occasion. Easily cleared away by Marcella. Line out ball for Stella. Mind you, this is going to be a 80-minute game, so 40 minutes half. And it's been an exciting 10 minutes so far, especially for Stella, who has been dominating position, creating chances. This is another optimistic shot there. Nowhere near the goal.
Yes, no chance of getting that one on target. Now, a bit of a dangerous play there by the Thomian goalkeeper. Thankfully for him, his defenders and midfielders managed to work their way up forward. But yet again, Stella win possession, and now back again on the attack. Good cross coming in. Well, it was a bit more than a cross there. Yet another shot taken, but seemed to have taken quite a bit of a deflection and went back for a goal kick.
There's not enough power in that shot. It's a lob and easily dealt with by the keeper. This time goes for the longer clearance there from the keeper, but it's Stella once again who comes with the ball. Gets a brilliant pass to the midfield, doesn't work. Good interception there from the Thomian defense.
That was a lovely pass there, Ranjiga. Unfortunately for the Stella lads, he could not just let the ball roll in front of him as the defender came and cut it. But still, St. Thomas's College under immense pressure here.
Yes, Stella on the front foot once again. Their front three have been really good in this game so far. Another chance gone begging. Couldn't get the target. It was a narrow angle for the striker. Tried to beat the keeper on the near side, but hit the shot wide past the uprights.
We have a lucky deflection there. The bounce of the ball seems to be going the way of Stella up to now, and they have managed to register a goal as well. But it's still 1-0 here as St. Thomas's College get a free kick and they clear their lines. The number 10, the Thomian number 10, putting on some twinkling footwork and wins a throw-in for his team.
It's been a standout for the Thomians so far. Has been really doing well in that left wing channel. But this is Stella once again on the attack. Mistake there from the defender. Almost made a mess out of that. But luckily, clearly offside in that occasion, the number 10. But like I mentioned, his movement in that right wing is brilliant for the Thomians. Unfortunately, he doesn't have much support from the midfield of the Thomian camp.
Yes, indeed, lacking a bit of service there for the player, and he makes some good runs, but unfortunately no good midfield passers coming through still. So the Thomians will be hoping that they'll be able to just hang on to position a bit and manage to string a couple of passes together, but still nothing seems to be working for them as Stella College back with the possession, and the passes that come from Stella are very penetrating passes. And here we go, another lovely 1-2, and was unfortunately swiped over the goal.
That's worth taking a look at that once again from their own half. Would have maybe taken 5 passes to get to the penalty box at the other end. Here we go, the last pass. Got the shot in, got enough power on that, but just couldn't keep it down. Fortunate there, St. Thomas's College. Still 1-0. Stella in the lead. 15 minutes on our clock. Here's St. Thomas's in the attacking half, still with the ball. Another costly error there from the Thomian defense. They look to be rattled against this onslaught from Stella. Free kick awarded, throw-in rather, for the Thomians.
Yes, it's interesting to see the two patterns the two teams play. St. Thomas's College seem to be lining up in a 4-2-3-1 formation, while Stella seem to be dominating with a 4-3-3. Unfortunately for St. Thomas's College, their holding midfielders they have not managed to insert their presence in this game as yet, and I think that's what has been lacking for them. But for the Stella lads, their forwards and have been doing their work up front and putting immense pressure on the Thomian defense, and that's why the score reads 1-0 in favor of Stella as well.
Free kick from a long range. Don't think he would go straight for goal from this sort of a range.
Yes, and a good, at least the Thomians are trying to maintain a high line, the defensive line, and they're trying to catch their opponents strain offside. Well, the free kick taker did seem to go all the way, but unfortunately just too much on it, and there was no chance he was scoring from there.
St. Thomas is once again giving away possession on their own half. Clumsy play there. They should probably refrain from trying to work from their own half. Doesn't seem to work as Stella comes away with another attacking phase. But it's a wavered attempt in that occasion from the incoming defender for Stella. But the keeper should understand that it's not working for him trying to play it from the back. Should probably kick it front and hope that one of his attackers can get behind it, and also that puts Stella on their own half as well, and having all the work to do for and find their way back to the attacking half.
Still though quite helter-skelter from both teams. Still neither team inserting their dominance in this game, as they're still finding their feet, but it has been Stella with good play, as here goes the Thomian, number 18, but unfortunately dancing through, but the final pass letting him down. And well, looks like the referee is going back for a free kick. A good position.
Indeed, this is going to be a tester for the Stella defense. They haven't been challenged in this game so far. And the keeper will also be on his toes, trying to set up the wall, first of all, guarding that near post. Stella implementing a 3-man wall from the looks of it.
I think this is a good opportunity for the Thomians. They stick this ball on the penalty spot. Good cross, but unfortunately, there was not enough weight on that header, and unfortunately did not manage to get it on target. So we see the replay there again.
Brilliant from that number 10, Thomian, playing a brilliant game so far for Thomian. Unfortunately, missing out on that header. Good timely run as well from that player, but unfortunately just couldn't get enough power behind that header to find the target. Danger for Thomians, but fortunately the keeper just got enough to beat the incoming player.
Yes, that was a dangerous bit of play there by the Thomians, but thankfully for them, the goalkeeper saved the day. And looks like things are the momentum is shifting just a little bit, as the Thomians seem to be putting their opposition under a bit of pressure, and now they win themselves a corner as well.
Yes, not a good clearance there from the defender, slicing it and gifting a corner to St. Thomas's College. Another chance for them to maybe draw level before the half time. Close to 15 minutes remaining in the first half of this third place playoff between St. Thomas's College and Marista College. Corner comes in, good height there. Dangerous ball, but cleared away partially by the Marista player. Now they are trying to work from their own half. Good pass there, good passing from Marista in this game so far. Once again a tempting ball, but just too much power on that.
Yes, indeed, a beautiful bit of play there by the Marista lads from inside their own half. They worked their way up. Unfortunately, the final pass had a bit of too much of weight on it, and it beat everyone. Now the Thomians still, their midfield is getting dominated by the opposition, and that has been quite a bit of a worry. But here's an opportunity. The goalie is beaten, the goalie is down, and thankfully for him, the defenders came to the rescue. Good defensive play there by the Thomians, and it'll be interesting to see what happened to the goalie and how he went down and why he stayed down.
Tough to say from what we see here, but he went out on the challenge. Here's take a look at this. Very can't really say a massive contact between the two players, but luckily for St. Thomas's, the defense was up to it and they managed to clear the ball away, and the keeper still down, probably twisted his ankle or something with that jump.
Yes, and I think it was more hopeful, his fall, in the hope of winning a free kick, but the referee didn't buy it. But thankfully for the Thomians and for the goalie's sake, they did not concede their second goal.
Players taking the opportunity to have some drinks. Very hot and humid, especially in this month of March and April. Before the out of the season, it's the hottest few weeks in Colombo for sure. And these players must be feeling the heat. Playing after a long time, the school's football have been halted for 2 years. We had the International Schools Under 20 Football Championship a few weeks back. But the government schools have been deprived of football and rugby as well. But rugby is surely starting to kick off in the recent weeks. We'll hopefully see a rugby league, schools rugby league starting off in the coming months as Sri Lanka start to get sports going in the country again.
Yes, indeed. I think the senior age groups of rugby did not manage to host any tournament apart from the couple of sevens tournaments they hosted. But rugby being a contact sport, and with the COVID-19 virus still spreading around, it has been difficult on the organizers and the schools association, but they are trying their best, and they have managed to schedule a couple of tournaments which will be which is scheduled to start end of April. So we'll be hoping to see all sports returning to its normalcy for the sake of the schoolboys, because a couple of years lads did miss out, and these years will never come back for them. So it's quite sad, but it is what it is as well.
Goalkeeper of St. Thomas's College on his feet finally. Looks to be an issue with his ankle from the looks of it, from his movement. The left leg doesn't look like he can continue. And taking a look at the bench, they are preparing the other goalkeeper to do the substitution. Thomian physio trying to keep his goalkeeper on the field, somehow getting a lot of strapping on his knee from the looks of it. The referee also allowing the Thomian camp to take the time, which is surprising, but I think he will continue. Yes, good to go, but still hobbling off towards the goal. Not quite sure whether it's wise to keep him given his condition.
Yes, the Thomians, this will be a time to make a decision. The coaches will be hoping that the goalkeeper will be able to stay on, but doesn't seem to be looking promising. He looks to be hobbling quite a bit and unable to put any weight on his injured foot, but looks like we are ready to restart play after the short stoppage.
Maesla with the throw in. Fancy footwork there, but no way through the defense for the Thomians, and now almost broke through, but Stella once again on the attack. Desperate clearance there from the Thomian defense. Let's it roll away for a throw in. Stella
Stella are still having it their own way. The position seems to be finding them, and even the break of the ball seems to be going the way of Stella College. As there goes the frontman. Good hanging cross, but unfortunately no one inside there for the Stella lads, as the Thomian keeper hobbles and collects.
It's going to be tricky for the Thomians, especially with the injured keeper at the back. The defenders will have their work cut out. Much better ploy this time from the keeper though. Not playing it from the back, trying to gain that distance and put the ball in the Stella half rather than keep it in their own half. Thomas just need to maybe calm down, take their time, keep the ball with them, and just put some pressure on Stella, but doesn't look that they can do that at the moment, as Stella once again come in on the attack. Tempting cross there, couldn't find the target. Long range effort, goes past the uprights. They're not holding themselves back with those long range efforts, Romario.
Yes, and I think they are opting to go shoot on sight. Unfortunately, a couple have been wavered, but having said that, the goal as well came from a long range effort, so Stella are seeming to be using that ploy, and here you can see another good dancing run, but unfortunately the final bit of play there lets him down. Stella College yet again with possession, twisting and turning, still managing to hold on to possession. Yet another shot, but looks like there has been a deflection, and yes, it is a corner in favor of Stella College.
This is going to be interesting with the Thomian keeper struggling with his knee, unable to move swiftly, but a wavered corner there. And St. Thomas's comes away with it, gives away the ball. Again, the sloppy play from the Thomians, unable to keep position. But Stella, on the other hand, dominating the midfield. Brilliant run once again. Ample space on the wings for the Stella to work with. Now to the midfield, gives away position. This is St. Thomas's trying to get out of jail. Good 1-2 there to make some space on the wings. Brilliant weight in that ball, but just unable to control it and stay on field. That occasion, the number 14 for St. Thomas's. This is Stella once again on the attack. Goes for the lobbed pass. Almost found the target, but in that occasion the keeper is up to it. This is number 14, takes a shot on. Could have kept the ball with him for a bit more. He was free on that inside the penalty box. Decided to take the shot without taking a touch. Found the target, but easily dealt with in that occasion, the Stella keeper.
Yes, and I think Ranjika, this near touchline has been the more profitable avenue for St. Thomas's College. They have managed to find a few penetrating passes from this near touchline, but unfortunately lacked the finishing touch, as the Stella lad hoofs it up field. Now, after the little bit of a stoppage for the injury of the goalkeeper, the players are now yet again seemingly finding their feet and they are managing to hold on to positions in phases of play, but not for too long. I think if they can just keep the ball with themselves and make the opposition work for it, I think it'll help the team in possession. But having said that, it's quite difficult to do so. Easier said than done.
Definitely not easy, as Thomians try to make something happen out of that throw. Marcella having to opt for that desperate clearance. Once again, winning that throw in. This is good. This has been a good phase after that short break for the Thomians, having more of the possession in the last couple of minutes, but gives away possession in the attacking half. Now Marcella once again piercing through that midfield without much trouble.
Unfortunately, that pass should have come first time as the player was trying to make his run, but was delayed a bit. Now St. Thomas's College with an opportunity, and they do win a corner. Well, beg your pardon, doesn't seem to be a corner, and a few more minutes left on our clock, but there will be a couple of minutes added for the stoppage of the injury. Not the best of clearance kicks there by the supporting player for the goalie. Long throw for St. Thomas's College did not find its intended recipient, but now Marcella, he has been quite promising, the player on the ball. Showed some lovely footwork, yet again some good skills, but tried to do it one too many. Loses out, but yet again the bounce of the ball falling in favor of Marcella College. Scrappy play there, but managing to get it upfield, but does not manage to hold on to position, and a good clearance coming in. It's like the heat seems to be getting to the lads.
Yeah, looks to be tired, both teams, especially Marcella, having that having dominated position in the first 20 minutes. There seems to be fatigue kicking in so early in this game. St. Thomas is on the attack once again, giving away possession very cheaply, very easily, unable to control the play at the moment. The Thomians having to do the bulk of the defensive work in this game in the first half, and already trailing by one goal as well.
Bit of pushing and shoving coming there, and the referee tells the Thomian to just keep your cool, mate. Don't need to lose it. Marcella College still with the opposition, with the opportunity. A long throw did not find the man, but yet again he has take two. This time the throw, well, lucky, and they win a corner kick.
Again, St. Thomas's defense not aware of the surrounding players, the attacking players of the Marcella College, giving away these corners. Not a smart ploy given the condition of the keeper, especially, who's unable to move much. There's a lobbed corner there, gets a free header. The Marcella boys. Another opportunity. Can he get the shot in? Goes past the defender and easily done there. Brilliant composure shown by the number 7 of Marcella College. He has been a star in this game. and just having that extra time, we call it in football. You seem to have that much of little more time compared to other players. Look at that, brilliant composure. Doesn't rush for his shot. Takes the shot away from the defender and creates space and gets a shot in. 2-0 for Stella.
Yes, indeed, a lovely bit of play there, and rightly so, as you said. Good composure shown, and did not lose his head and lose his shape either. And now Stella with quite a comfortable lead, and this is a deadly time to be conceding if you are a Thomian supporter. They did just before the half time. Usually is a killer time before half time and after half time, but now St. Thomas's College have considered before half time, and Stella though not sitting back, still pressing.
Good clearance in that occasion from St. Thomas's, but Stella once again on the front foot. Still maintaining position. Stella tries to get the cross in, doesn't get past the defenses. Again a loose pass there in the midfield. St. Thomas's have been really disappointing, especially in the midfield areas. They haven't been able to keep the ball with them. They haven't been able to stop the breaks from Stella, and that has been very costly in this first half for the Thomians.
Yeah, the midfielders have not been able to boss the midfield, especially the holding midfielders, and I think that shows on the scoreboard as well. Now an opportunity for St. Thomas's College. Quite a bit of space in front of him. He gets the cross, and a good defending there by the Stella lads, throwing their bodies at the ball, and thankfully managing to hold on. Just losing their heads now a bit, the Thomians. Think this is not required, as the referee too laying the law down. Not too sure how many more minutes have been added on to this first half, but still play goes on. Stella with possession and with a comfortable lead to their name on the scoreboards as well.
Sitting comfortably would be really happy going into the break. Stella 2 goals up, dominating the game. And that's the half. So 2-0. Stella College leading St. Thomas's College in this third place playoff in the Oxford's President Cup 2020. It has been an exciting half for the Stella boys, especially from the Stella boys rather. They've been bossing play, and we witnessed some great skill. As confirmation, St. Thomas's College trailing 2-0. Stella College in the lead in this third place playoff.
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்தில்
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. සිද්ධාස
ඇඩ්මෝරටුව
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்
Sugadadasa Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
Kurunagala City Athugal Puravara
Papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නූරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයට.
Final showdown Candy Sports Club.
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. සිරිතදාස
at Moratuwa
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்
Sugadadasa Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
Kurunagala City Athugal Puravara
Papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නූරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයට.
Final showdown Candy Sports Club.
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. සිරිතදාස
at Moratuwa
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்
Sugadadasa Indoor Stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
කුරුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නූරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයේ.
Final showdown, Candy Sports Club.
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து.
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. සිද්ධාස
at Moratuwa
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்.
සුගතදාස indoor stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
කුරුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නූරෙලිය ප්‍රදේශයේ.
Final showdown, Candy Sports Club.
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து.
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. සිද්ධාස
at Moratuwa
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்.
සුගතදාස indoor stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
කුරුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නුවරඑළිය ප්‍රදේශයේ.
Final showdown Candy Sports Club.
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. සිද්ධාස
at Moratuwa
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்
සුගතදාස indoor stadium
is the Fox Hill Supercross.
කුරුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නුවරඑළිය ප්‍රදේශයේ.
Final showdown Candy Sports Club.
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Catch the excitement real time. Be up to date with it all. Let us capture your milestones. Get it sizzling hot off the turf. Hear the experts break it down. Dig deep into the nitty-gritties. Be inspired by their greatness. Relive all the scintillating action.
நேரடி ஒளிபரப்பு யாழ்ப்பாணத்திலிருந்து
මාතර කොටවිල ගම්පියසට ඇවිල්ලා තියෙනවා. සිද්ධාස
at Moratuwa
පියගම මහින්ද රාජපක්ෂ ක්‍රීඩාංගණය.
கிழக்கு மாகாணம்
සුගතදාස indoor stadium
Is the Fox Hill Supercross.
කුරුණෑගල සිටි ඇතුගල් පුරවරය
papare.com අපි අද ඇවිල්ලා ඉන්නේ නුවරඑළිය ප්‍රදේශයේ.
Final showdown, Candy Sports Club.
පොළොන්නරුව ජාතික සංකීර්ණයේ සිට
Welcome back to this second half here at Racecourse grounds. St. Thomas's trailing Marcella in the third place playoff for the Oxford President's College Trophy. St. Marcella College managed a couple of goals in the first half. One scorcher from out of the box, and the second one, of course, was finished well by the number 7. Marcella in a comfortable position, 40 minutes away from bagging the third place in this tournament. While for the Thomians, they will have quite a bit of work cut out for them if they are to get back into this. And if they are to get back into this, they will have to be the team scoring next. If not, it will be quite difficult for them to claw their way back. Right now it's 2-0 down for St. Thomas's College. They showed moments of promise in the first half, especially the number 10 for St. Thomas's College playing down. The first half he played down this near touchline, and he did cause some havoc, but unfortunately lacked the finishing touch. And St. Thomas's College hence trailing 2-0. And here's the second half kicked off by the Thomians. Neither team have seemed to have made any change, as the Thomians, of course, playing in a 4-2-3-1 formation, while the Marcella lads seem to be playing in a 4-3-3 formation. Here's St. Thomas's College with the first attack. Unfortunately, the final pass lacking there, as the number 7 for St. Thomas's College yet again loses possession. That has been the order of the first half. Well, that was the order of the first half. St. Thomas's College did not manage to hold on to possession, and that did not help them as well. But now everyone's refreshed after the halftime break. But the Thomians will surely need to score next if they are to make anything out of this game, as good pass there, but unfortunately for the Thomians, they did not manage to make anything out of it. Marcella, on the other hand, they were quite cool, calm and composed in possession, and they did manage 2 goals. First one was a scorcher from outside the penalty box, while the second one was finished off by the number 7 for Marcella. Good, cool, composed finish. Now the Thomians with possession. The first half, the Thomian defensive midfielders were lacking. They were lacking the presence, and they did not manage to command the ball, and that's what did not help the Thomians, as you can also see the goalkeeper still hobbling from the injury he received in the first half. And I think looks like now this seems to be it for the goalkeeper. He did not recover from that injury which occurred in the first half, and looks like it's curtains for the goalkeeper. Tried to run it off during the latter part of the first half, but failed to do so, and looks like he is requesting for a change. It's always a sad insight to see a player going down with an injury, and in the looks of things, it looks like his knees what is being attended to, and doesn't seem to be promising at all for the goalkeeper. But having said that, I think the Thomians should look to assert themselves more into this game, hold on to the ball, and make the Marcella lads work, because from now for Marcella, of course, they will just be looking to slow things down. They are in a comfortable position, 2-0 on the scoreboard. They just look to slow things down as much as possible, Marcella. But the Thomians, on the other hand, will have to up the ante and up the tempo if they want to make something out of this. And these were the two goals from the first half. That was the first one, a lovely shot from outside the penalty area, and the goalkeeper was comprehensively beaten. It looks as if he did get a bit of a hand on it, but it's quite difficult to say from this angle. But this is the second goal. Look at the composure there. He beat the first man and drilled it past the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper had no chance on that occasion, as he was hobbling then as well, and still seems to be hobbling. Looks like he doesn't want to go off the field as well, but I think it will be the sensible decision. If they can replace him, they should do so. Quite similar to the first half as well. There was quite a long stoppage due to the goalkeeper himself going down, and still seems to be strapping himself by the physio. Still, goalkeeper doesn't seem to be wanting to go off at any moment of time. However, the sensible decision would be for him to go off the field, because since he's injured, he will not be able to give his 100% to the team, and that could cost them. But I can see he's the goalkeeper doing a few stretchers, trying to reactivate the muscles around the knee. And the physio is adamant that he stays on, so doesn't look to be too promising. However, the goalkeeper stays on, and play is ready to resume. St. Thomas's College with the throw in. Well, looks like it's a drop ball for the Thomians. Yes, it is. Play resumes here at Racecourse with Marcella leading 2-0 in this third place playoff, and St. Thomas's College with plenty to do if they are to come back into this game. Good defense as well from Marcella. Apart from a couple of opportunities in the first half, the Marcella defense has been strong, and they have not broken as yet. But having said that, I think the Thomians as well, they have lacked creativity, and they have lacked the final touch as well, the final finish as well. But now Marcella with possession, central defender clears his lines. St. Thomas's College have not managed to assert themselves into the game, and unfortunately looks like they are still finding it extremely difficult to do so. This near touchline was quite a profitable area for the Thomians. Even though they managed to get anything on the scoreboard, they did manage to find acres of space, but lacked the final cross and the final finish. Still holding on to possession, the defenders. Good pressing there by the Marcella lads, but unfortunately a couple of displaced passes. But still the Thomians, rather the Marcella lads, are with possession. Long throw coming in, beats the Marcella attackers, but looks like there's been a bit of a stoppage for handball, and now St. Thomas's with the free kick. Not the best of free kicks there by the Thomian lad. Good pass coming in by the Marcella boys, but unfortunately does not manage to find a through pass. But this time he does. Unfortunately for the lads from Nigambo, the cross was, the cutback was blocked. They're still with the corner and still applying pressure on the Thomians as we see the replay here. Good, lovely pass there, lovely weighted pass. Unfortunately that cross, the cutback, did not find the intended target, and the corner too, not the best of corners. Quickly taken goal kick there by the Thomians. They seem to be wanting to play from behind, but unfortunately their skills on the ball seem to be lacking them. Good deep pass there, but unfortunately yet again not finding the intended target. Can see the goalkeeper clearly hobbling on just one leg, which is quite a dangerous thing actually in football, to have a goalkeeper who isn't up 100%, because it's quite a vital role the goalkeeper plays, as the Thomians looked to string a few passes, but unfortunately did not manage to do so. Now lads from Marcella putting in pressure. Looks like it's a goal kick. Yes, it is a goal kick for Marcella, for St. Thomas's College. This time they opt to go a bit deep, but still the Thomians are just inviting pressure on themselves. Unfortunately, the touch of the Marcella player let him down, but here goes another hopeful shot. Does not get deflected anywhere and goes straight out for a goal kick. Good header there by the lads from Nigambo, but unfortunately the shot did not find the intended target. It did seem to go out of balance while taking the shot. Here's again another terrible pass there. Big deflection, and that's the third goal. The number 4 player for St. Thomas's College was a terrible decision there. Firstly with the goal kick, gave it straight away, and the Marcella player took the shot on early and got a lucky deflection and registers the third goal for Marcella College, and now they seem to be in a handsome position on the scoreboard as well. Now it's everything to do, everything left for the St. Thomas lads. It will be extremely difficult from here on, and don't see them having any way of clawing back, but you never know. Sport is a funny thing, and there have been funnier things that have happened over the years, but the way Marcella seems to be playing, I think they seem to be the real deal, and they seem to be here to play, as the scoreboard too shows displays their intentions, and the goalie still hobbling on one foot. The Thomians are just inviting pressure on themselves. Yet again they lose out. Another opportunity for Marcella, but unfortunately the players did not manage to make anything out of it. Now the Thomians had an opportunity to break, but unfortunately fouled there. Well, the Thomians win the free kick. Here come St. Thomas's College. Fortunately loses out again. That has been the story of the day. St. Thomas's College losing out on possession. The player tried to find a lovely reverse through ball, but unfortunately he did not manage to direct it through the traffic. Good play here by Marcella College, but looks like I spoke too soon, and they give away possession. Here comes the number 9 for St. Thomas's College. Marcella College will be just looking to slow things down further, and here goes, but having said that, here goes an early opportunity, but unfortunately there a terrible cross on that occasion. He did have support at the far post, couple of players loitering around, but unfortunately the pass beat everyone into touch, as now St. Thomas's College through their number 18 putting on some beautiful footwork, but yet again the Thomians and their touch letting them down. Now Marcella College with an opportunity, and what a save. Well, the goalie on one leg manages to pull off quite a save there, and St. Thomas's College still only trailing by 3. So you see the replay here. Good bit of play there. I think the player had too much of time to think, and that's what cost him on that occasion. Stella College still pressing, still pushing for more goals, while the Thomians are in a rut at the moment, and the goalkeeper is now been substituted off, thankfully for the player. Well, he will not be too happy with having to have gone out, but it is an injury, and it's very difficult for any player to carry on with an injury of that sort to his knee. Now Marcella College looking to go for a long throw in. Long it is. Marcella College boys unfortunately do not manage to hold on to possession. So you can see some good bit of play here by the lads from Nigambo. Shot after shot coming in, and thankfully for the goalkeeper, he did save it, but looks like it has gone out for a corner kick rather, as the referee points to the corner flag. Marcella looking to just add further on to their lead, their comfortable 3-0 lead. High corner, but unfortunately beats everyone in to the dead ball line. Now St. Thomas's College still opting to play in from behind, which is quite interesting to see, having given away 2 easy goals. But here are a few lovely forward passes and through passes. Unfortunately therefore the Thomians did not manage to beat the keeper. Good save coming in by the keeper. Rushed out. Some lovely bit of build-up play. Few through passes. And the player did everything right apart from the finish. And the credit should go to the goalkeeper, of course, for coming in and putting his body on the line and keeping his team still in it as the corner comes in. But not the best of corners for St. Thomas's College, as the Marcella keeper hoofs it upfield. Now St. Thomas's College will be hoping to make things happen from here. Another lovely pass there. Few beautiful passes by the Thomians, and a good last ditch tackle by the defender as well to diffuse any situation on that occasion. But still Thora with the ball and with a chance to make something happen. But having said that, looks like a counter-attack's coming in from Marcella College. And here goes the 4th goal for Marcella. And this seemed to have put the game to bed now on that occasion. St. Thomas's College did knock on the door, but unfortunately managed to break it down. For the Marcella lads, a couple of lovely passes. And the forward sent through. The goalie, of course, well, he was not in the best of positions on that occasion. Way too much towards one side. And an easy finish in the end for the boys from Marcella. And now they're leading 4-0. A comfortable lead. Not the best of clearances there by the Marcella defender. Here goes the Thomians. A good, lovely chip kick there. This time looks like the player was taken, or was he? Well, the referee says no, he wasn't. A lovely pass there on that occasion. A lovely dink pass there, but Unfortunately, the player did not manage to get a heavy enough touch on the ball. Now the play is opening up. The game is opening itself up. Here goes another opportunity, but this time looks like he was offside. And the referee calls back play. Straight offside there on that occasion, the Marcella winger. He did seem to find himself in acres of space, but unfortunately for him, the pass got delayed a bit, and the player had overshot his run. Yet again, now this time, St. Thomas's College trying to make something out of it. And for Maricela, of course, their passes seem to be sticking. Not on that occasion, of course, but they have been managing to string a few passes well, the lads from Maricela. And on the other hand, the Thomians, of course, have not managed to string 5 to 6 passes, because before that they somehow managed to lose out on possession, and I think that has been their Achilles heel throughout this whole game, as we see a change coming in for St. Thomas's College. Another good clearance there, and the forward thought he was in business, but unfortunately the ball beat him. But now yet again the lads from Maristella unfortunately not managed to unpick the defense on that occasion. And I think this is why the Thomians were reluctant to change their goalkeeper, because the current keeper is quite a junior lad. Here goes a lucky break for the Thomians, but unfortunately the final touch, the final shot, the forward lobbed the keeper, but had a bit too much weight on it, and it went off the crossbar. As we see the replay here, he did everything right apart from the finish yet again, and unfortunately for St. Thomas's College, they still continue to trail 4-0 on the scoreboard with just over 5 minutes past the hour mark. Also, because of the heat factor, looks like the referee has called for a bit of a water break here. Water break due to the heat, of course, here at Colombo. As we said before the game started, it's probably the most hot and humid time of the year for Sri Lankans. And now, even on the field, it seems to be showing as the players seem to be losing liquid rapidly, and they need to fill it back up as well. So this little break will surely help them out. Yes, and until play resumes, we can see the action of the 4 goals Maricela scored. This was the first goal, a lovely scorcher from outside the box. Took a deflection off the keeper, but unfortunately did not manage to save it. That was the first goal in the first half. And the second goal came off quite a bit of pinball play. The ball wasn't cleared there by the Thomians, and they were made to pay for it, as The third goal was pretty much a gift for the Thomians. Deflection. Firstly, the ball wasn't cleared properly, and then was a gift. And this was the fourth goal. The player who scored the goal has been having a field day today, and now the Thomians, they seem to be going all out on attack, having left only their 4 defenders back in their own half. But now Marcella with possession. Lovely change of pass in there by the Marcella lads. Yet again another lovely pass, but unfortunately for the player, he is judged to be offside. St. Thomas's College somehow managed to scrap and hold on to possession, but just as I say so, they concede possession again, and the referee though bringing play back. Looks like a free kick in favor of Marcella. Yes, it is. Not too sure why though. Looks like there would have been a bit of a handball on that occasion. Three-man wall building up for the Thomians. Here comes Marcella College. Lobbed in to the penalty area, and the defender doesn't take any chances, just puts it away for a goal kick. So sensible defending there. But having said that, I think the defender did not have too much of too many players bearing down his neck, so he could have just held on to position. But having said that, here goes the Marcella lads putting on some fancy footwork, but unfortunately doesn't materialize. And now the Thomians will be eagerly looking to grab something out of this game, but the Marcella lads on the other hand would be hoping to keep a clean sheet. St. Thomas's College awarded the throw-in to the line out. Beg your pardon, they did. Looks like the referee has brought play back to the free kick. St. Thomas's College, good deep free kick, but unfortunately beats everyone. But now Marcella College looks like well, not so. Still the ball is with St. Thomas's College, and now hoofed up downfield by the Marcella lads. Can clearly see the Marcella players are just they just want to slow things down. They don't seem to be wanting to push forward too much, but just as I say so, the through ball was cut off there on that occasion. The ball thrown in quickly by the boys from Nigambo, but good defending for the Thomians, as they somehow managed to clear their lines. And now, unfortunately, the final pass yet again letting themselves down with the final pass. The St. Thomas's College boys. That too has been the story of this this day. St. Thomas's no Maricela have managed to string a few passes together. That's quite a worrying sign. These are under 19 players, and one would expect them to have a better control of possession. Here goes St. Thomas's College, still with possession. Couple of lovely passes there, but the referee says handball, and brings play back for the free kick. So another golden opportunity for Maricela College from about 15 yards out. You can see the free kick taker just kissing the ball and hoping that it would find itself in the back of the net. The referee settling the ball down, telling them that you should not pass this line, and showing them the latest law trials. Now, here goes the free kick taker. Drives it low and hard, but unfortunately the ball does not seem to jump, and that meant the ball wasn't going anywhere past the wall. Now, St. Thomas's College with just about 5 minutes or so left on our clock. They'll be thoroughly disappointed with this performance they put in today, and but they'll be hoping that they would be able to get at least one goal. But things seem to be getting a bit physical here in this second half. Of course, it's bound to, with the players getting tired, and not only tired, the players have been sent for different tournaments as well. The goalkeeper is continued to be assisted by the Tomian player. That's actually extremely good to see. Good clearance there, but unfortunately beats the Tomian into touch. St. Thomas's College do seem to find it extremely difficult to hold on to possession, and that has been their Achilles heel throughout this game. Here goes the lads from Nigambo. Lovely bit of what a shot there by the Maricela player. Well, it caught everyone off guard, and looks like that's the 5th goal. As we see the replay, the ball pinballed inside the penalty area, and lovely finish there by the Maricela player into the top corner. No chance for the goalkeeper, and that is the 5th goal for Maricela College. And now St. Thomas's College, it's just a matter of time. Not the best of play there by the Tomians. And Maricela College, well, they do seem to be having 5 goals on the scoreboard, but they seem to be not wanting to take the accelerator off the gas, as we see changes too being lined up for Maricela College. Now the coach does know that the game seems to be secured, and he doesn't need to make any rash decisions. He can just give all his players an opportunity to participate in this history making tournament third place playoff for Marcella College. Not the best of clearances there, but looks like this is the first yellow card of the game. Yes, it is. Blatant foul there by the big defensive player there. And number 17 was the player. Dived in straight away and right under the referee's nose and gets booked. The first booking of the game coming in the 79th minute. Discipline wise, I think this game has been extremely good. There were a couple of pushes and shoves, but nothing has boiled over. For St. Thomas's College, of course, they'll be bitterly disappointed with the performance they brought out here for this third place playoff game. The free kick taken and goes straight to goal, but to no avail, as the ball just goes sailing over the goal. Marcella College, they just want to just bring the razzle dazzle here for this final few minutes. The players just want to enjoy themselves. It could be some players' last tournament representing their college, so it's could be a bit of an emotional moment, but also it could be a very extremely satisfying moment as they are winning the third place playoff 5-0. Helter-skelter play there by the goalkeeper. Did not want to take any chances and cleared his lines. St. Thomas's now with maybe their last few opportunities to make the scoreboard tick. Not the best of control there. Neither a good pass. And Marcella defenders doing their job, clearing the lines, not taking any chances. Even though they are 5 goals up in this game, they are not taking any chances. They want to secure the clean sheet as well. Good clearance there, but the ball did not find too much of space. And now Marcella College, the goalkeeper, with the opportunity, hoofs it upfield. The bounce of the ball beats a couple of players, but thankfully for the Thomian defenders, the number 7 defender was on hand to clear their lines. But still pressure on them, still applying pressure. The Marcella players, of course, not letting anything, not taking anything for granted. Not the best of corners. Looks like time seems to be running out fast, but the referee seems to be satisfied with the pace of proceedings. This too has also been not the best of tactics used by the Thomians. They did want to run from deep, but unfortunately they did yield 1 goal as well, trying to do so. Here comes Marcella. Beautiful bit of fancy play there by the players. But now St. Thomas's College managed to clear their lines. Here goes the Thomians with some good play, but good interplay there by the Thomians. But unfortunately for them, The final pass not coming through as the Marcella defense puts their hands up. Good committed defensive play there by the Marcella players. The referee just looking at his watch and looks like yes, that's it. Marcella College comprehensively beats the Thomians 5-0 in the third place playoff game of the Oxford President's College Trophy 2020. As we see the players congratulating each other, and we can also see the highlights coming up shortly. This was the first goal for Marcella College, a scorcher from outside the box. The second one was also something similar to that, but this time it was inside the box, and a good composure shown by the Marcella players. The Thomians failing to clear their lines. He faked to shoot, and the second time around made no mistake. This was the third goal. Well, beg your pardon, that was a save, but this was the third goal. A terrible clearance by the defender, and the ironical part of it was the ball deflected off himself itself into the goal. That was a good save there by the goalie. He was hobbling on one foot, but thankfully for him, he managed to pull off one save. This was one chance that the Thomians had. One of the very few chances, but from then on it was all Marcella, as they scored 5 goals in total. St. Thomas has had 2 more opportunities to draw something out of it, but did not manage to do so, and that was another scorcher, the 5th goal. So the scores read 5-0 in favor of Marcella College, as they are crowned the third place playoff winners. We will go in for a short commercial break. Well, in fact, that's the end of proceedings here from Racecourse. So Marcella College win the third place playoff, and we will come back shortly with the grand final.
I came from the mud, there's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree, there's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night, try to catch me howling at the moon.